Hey, how you doing? Monday morning, not quite 6 a.m., but this is Morning Coffee with TALTOA on a Monday, and we are trying to get things lined down here. I was at the lake all weekend. Yeah, we took the camper, went to the Lake Worcester, and survived the thunderstorms that rode through, Saturday night, early Sunday morning, yesterday morning. Blew the tents away, but the RV stayed upright, slept right through it for the most part. Heard a crack of thunder here and there, but nice to hear the rain, not the wind. A lot of people took off in the park, and probably not a good thing to do, but they didn't want to be in the RV should the wind really pick up. But we had a lot of wind block too, where we were located, so not a big deal. But had a good time. Have to take the RV out again before too long. It's just a camper, a towable bumper pool, not a fifth wheel, not anything fancy, just is what it is. An opportunity to get out and about. Haven't taken matter of fact, this was the first weekend, the first time this year we've had the camper out, and I still haven't had the boat out yet, but hopefully that's going to be happening here before too long. Been busy, man, been busy. Morning Coffee with TALTOA. We usually do it Monday through Friday morning, 6 a.m. Central Time. Watch it on YouTube, or you can listen to it on your favorite podcasting app. Speaking of podcast, we do an FBTV podcast as well. We do that once a week, where we get together talking about everything under the sun, transportation, fuel and spot rates. We'll do Morning Coffee where we have fuel and spot rates as well. But you can see that on YouTube or your favorite podcasting app. If you are listening to this instead of watching it on YouTube, our YouTube channel is youtube.com Freight Broker TV. youtube.com /Freight Broker TV. Let me say that one time, maybe without screwing it up. youtube.com /Freight Broker TV. Hey, if you like the channel, we ask that you subscribe. You can help the FBTV channel grow by subscribing, liking, and if you have questions, you can leave your questions below in the comments section. You can also ring the bell. That'd be nice. That way you'll be notified whenever we drop a new video or a podcast. If you're listening to the podcast, you can email us, fbtv@freightbrokertv.com, with any questions you might have. We love to answer your questions on the air. Also, if you haven't seen it, where is that booger? You can now get the Freight Broker Training Manual from TALTOA. Can you see that all right? This is the publisher's edition. Yours won't have that line across it. But anyway, this is the manual we give to all of our consulting clients that come through with TALTOA. Matter of fact, if you didn't know, I'm the lead consultant at TALTOA, where you can get training to work as freight broker agent. Matter of fact, we have a mentorship program you can go through if you're new to the industry. It's a paid mentorship program where you can begin your broker operation as an agent, working through us as an agent, going to allow you to gain real life experience and start building that customer base. And that's the main thing. Anyway, the customer base. You're going to hear me say that over and over and over. All right. What are we talking about today? Well, let's bring up the graphic. We are talking about rates and loads. Now, if you're a trucking company, you should be paying attention to the rates for the different types of equipment. Flatbed, refrigerated, yeah, they're up there. And if you look at dry van, wow, big change. 40 cents a mile lower than reefer, and almost 55 cents a mile less than flatbed. So if you're a driver, owner, operator, you're thinking about starting your own trucking company, take this to heart. Those van rates are low like that, while the other two are, a little bit higher, a lot higher. And these are spot rates, by the way. And if you don't know what a spot rate is an average rate that a broker is paying a truck to move load from point A to point B. Spot rates includes fuel surcharge. So that's the whole deal. And these are averages. But look how low those van rates are next to the flatbed and refrigerated. Now, you may be wondering, well, why is that? Why is that? I see a lot of dry vans on the road. Yeah, but if you ever look at the door, it's going to be Schneider, J.B. Hunt. Who else? I was going to say Covenant, but no, Covenant got bought out by Swift. There you go. U.S. Express. It's all the big boys. You know, if you're an owner-operator and you're going out here and you think, hey, I'm going to get a dry van because it's pretty easy freight, just bump and go. Load and go used to be what I called it. Bump the dock, get loaded, head on out. You're in competition with the big boys, the rates are going to be low, so you got to expect it. Even if you go in to a customer and you try to negotiate a rate, even if you have your own authority, if you don't have a lot of trucks, man, you're still going to be competing with the big boys that have, 1,500, 1,500, 2,000 trucks out there. You're going to be competing with them. And obviously, they're getting the bigger discounts. They can afford to make less per mile because they're dealing in volume, quantity. Whereas if you got one or two trucks, it's going to be tough on you. So you may be wanting to rethink that equipment. Now, on the broker side of things, if you're a broker, what does this tell you? Flatbed and refrigerated, definitely going to be able to make more money than you probably would with the dry van. See what I mean? These are spot rates, and I just want to throw that graphic up there so you get an idea. You can actually see now. These are the differences comparing the different months. You got March to April, April to May, May to June. And if you look at the dry van, rates are up on average a couple of pennies per mile compared to last month. Flatbed and the refrigerated rates, they're pretty much about the same. But if you notice, flatbed's down from March, while reefer's trying to rebound, get back up there. But you got produce season coming up. They're going to be hauling a lot more stuff. Flatbed, once the construction stuff starts rolling, which it is, but I'm still not seeing it level off like I'd like to. I mean, 267, 65, 64, that's close to bouncing around norm. But keep in mind, spot rate, that, if your trucking company, remember, that's what a broker's paying a truck on average. The customer's paying the broker more. So if you're thinking about going in as a trucking company, sitting down and trying to negotiate a contract, you don't want to use the spot rate tool. You would want some type of a contract rate tool. Those are available. I think DAT, you can subscribe to whatever load board they offer. They have a lot of different load boards now, and they've changed all that up. Not a real fan of the new load board from DAT, but it is what it is. DAT is still the best bang for your buck once you have loads. We'll get into that another time. Anyway, going to wrap it up. Just wanted to show you the difference in rates. Let you know we're back. See you in the morning, 6 a.m. here on the Morning Coffee with TALTOA. Have a great Monday, unless, of course, you've made other plans. We'll see you.